garage by custom fabricating supercars in his driveway. That's wild. Sterling, thanks for being here, sir. Your big story with Creality started from a small thought during some father and son time. Tell us how you went from playing games to production in your garage.
Well, thank you for having me here. It's a real pleasure. So we started our journey basically with a video game that my son and I played where we were always driving the Lamborghini Aventador. It was our favorite car. We both loved it very, very much. And one day my son quipped to me, he said, "Hey, Dad, could we build one of those?" And most fathers out there would say, "Yeah, right," or no. But I actually said yes, because I thought it was kind of a cool challenge, and it would also be a great way of showing my son some of these technologies and getting him into mechanics and things of that nature. So we started our journey by building a car from scratch, and it was going to be a Lamborghini Aventador, but we had a challenge. The challenge was, how are we going to make the car panels? Are we going to use standard techniques, or are we going to use something really cool? Well, we decided to use something really cool. I had experience from my job for doing 3D printing, and we'd seen how much that technology had improved over time and how much the cost had come down. And so that's when we decided to use Creality's CR10S to print the entire body shell of a life-size Lamborghini Aventador. And that story doesn't really end there. The story actually continues by when we actually got to the media and started doing interviews about our project. It was a cool father-son project. Plus it was interesting because it was a Lamborghini Aventador, excuse me. And then Lamborghini themselves got a hold of the story. And a lot of you out there are probably wondering, uh-oh, is this going to be a problem? So I got a call from the chief marketing officer, Katia Bassi, at Lamborghini in Sant'Agata, Italy. And when she introduced herself, the first thing I said to her was, "Am I in trouble?" Her response was no, very much not. That they loved the project, that everybody was talking about it at the factory, and the fact that we were using 3D printing was something that they were very interested in. And so they decided they were going to do a Christmas commercial with us, so they came over to the United States. I'm sure they didn't fly coach.